A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to today's episode of Sahur Kitchen. Inshallah ta'ala, I'm not cooking today. I don't have a guest to cook with, not because I couldn't get a guest, but because we're winding down our activities, subhanallah, and so we're doing a lot of flashback, taking you down memory lane. This time around, I'm taking you all the way to 2021. I had the pleasure of hosting Haja Rekia Etiko. She's an educationist, and so we go her to talk about education versus skills acquisition, which should take precedence, and I hope you'll enjoy this conversation. I'll see you on the other side of the break.
Attention all parents, are you looking for an exceptional school that caters to both your child's academic and spiritual needs? Look no further than embark Schools, Lekki. We are pleased to announce that admission is now open for the 2023-2024 academic session for early years, primary and secondary school levels. Our school offers a unique blend of Islamic and contemporary education with day and boarding facilities. Our 21st century educators utilize modern labs and workshops to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the future. In addition to academics, we also provide a sports arcade and an integrated curriculum that combines both Nigerian and Cambridge syllabus to give your child the best of both worlds. Don't just take our word for it. embark Schools was awarded the British Council International School Award in 2021 for our exceptional standard of education. For more information and to enroll your child, please call us at 080-6151-2696 or 070-3424-5368. Invest in your child's future today with embark Schools, Lekki.
You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Sahur Kitchen, and today in the kitchen, inshallah ta'ala, I have joining us today Mrs. Rekia Etiko. She's a seasoned and experienced educator with over 12 years experience. She started off her career as a class teacher, rose through the ranks, became a school administrator at NTIC. When she decided to further her career, she left NTIC, became an educational consultant and also a certified life coach with the Archaeology Academy in Scotland. She's also an certified Oracle database administrator. Join me in welcoming Hajia Rekia Etiko to the kitchen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to Sahur Kitchen.
Thank you so much.
It is an honor to have you. What would you be cooking for us this morning?
Today I will be making rice and coconut curry chicken sauce.
Coconut curry chicken sauce sounds really fancy. We will have that conversation about formal education versus skills acquisition. So we're not necessarily comparing or contrasting them. Anyways, you're the expert. You tell us. So just talk us through your recipe very quickly.
Thank you very much. We have the big bowl rice, very nice, and then we also have ginger. Mm-hmm. We have green bell pepper, we have red bell pepper, we have some garlic, a teaspoon. We've got chicken here, carrots, about 200 mils or so of coconut milk. We have chicken cubes, a tablespoon of corn flour, and diced onions.
Awesome. So how would you like to get started?
I would like to boil the chicken first.
Okay. This pot's sauce served, right?
That's fine.
All right then. So I think we should just set the tone first. What is formal education? Nothing necessarily big, textbook, whatever. And then skills acquisition, what exactly do we expect?
Okay, formal education basically is the kind of education you get from the four walls of a classroom. So you go to school, you have a particular scheme or curriculum that you follow, and then you have assessments that move you from one grade to a higher one. So basically that's what
formal education is.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have the seasoning cubes. I'm putting in the seasoning cubes now.
Oh, why did you? Okay, well, chicken and obviously chicken cube. By the way, Terra, we have Terra cubes. They have the chicken, shrimp, and beef flavors.
Okay, so the chicken goes in, and then I have my onions, just a little bit of onions, a little bit of ginger as well, because we'll be using some of it to make the sauce. Okay. A little bit of
garlic as well.
Just a little bit. And then
you're not putting any water in it?
I will put just a little bit, maybe just a cup.
I'll get some water. So you've explained what formal education is. Yes, skills acquisition.
Basically, skills acquisition is what you do when you go to an
How much water?
Session. Just a little bit of water, yes, please. Thank you. That's fine. Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Please, can I get some salt, please?
Sure. Yeah, so isn't it possible to get soft skills, this skill acquisition while formal education is going on? Don't answer yet. We'll go on a break now. Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. Chicken is on the fire, getting set to introduce other condiments for the curry sauce. We call it coconut milk curry chicken sauce. It's very plenty CCC. Anyways, so we're discussing formal education versus skills acquisition. We've set the tone for what formal education is, and what skills. So I asked the question just for the break. Isn't it possible that we're acquiring certain skills whilst in the four walls of a the
current situation in the country and also in the world, there is need for skill acquisition. We have a lot of people who have been through the university and they've also got their jobs, they've got their degrees rather, and then there are no jobs available. Okay. So basically the skills that they acquire is what they rely on, and then they have to use that to fend and then move on.
Speaking of skills acquisition, you did hairdressing,
barbing, even cooking, baking, shoemaking, and the rest of them. They're just.
But even those ones, you can actually go for formal learning experience for this that you just mentioned.
Yes, I think some schools now have that in the school curriculum, so they've incorporated it. Some schools have it at the primary level, others have it in the secondary level. Okay. Some others also have at the tertiary level. Now, the good thing is this: if you miss out on all these things, that is the primary, secondary, and the tertiary level, once you get into the youth service, which is the 1-year compulsory program for graduates, you have to learn a skill.
I know you did say somewhere along the line, you are not necessarily for or against either of it. So, and you just said it now. You like for them to go hand in hand. So if you happen to go to a school where you don't have the opportunity to combine both, where the curriculum for the formal education is so intense, how do you juggle that? That's one. Also, when is the best time? Someone is listening and is thinking, okay, my child is still in primary school. When should I start exposing her or him to skills acquisition such that they are well-rounded, and when they are leaving the university, they are, fully cooked and baked for the job market?
Okay, I'll start with the last question. When is the best time? The best time is now. So you don't have to wait. You really don't know what tomorrow holds. So it's better you start now that you have the time. Yeah. And maybe the resources. Now, when should you introduce them? When they can talk. Because I think the kids now are...
I'm being selfish. I know most people, when you're cooking, you don't enjoy eating or snacking.
I won't snack because I want my taste buds clear so I can taste.
Don't worry, I would have it all. The ginger and the garlic joining the taste. Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Time is now for you to start.
Time is now, so you need to help the children. We have children who are barely 2 years old, and they're doing so much with the mobile phone or the smartphones. So why don't you, have them use that time to acquire a skill? So if you have them, then if you have this computer or this gadget, why don't you use it positively for them? So instead of having them play games from morning to night, you can actually install educational softwares for them, and then they can use that as well.
Speaking of which, so is it you that determines what skills your child should acquire, or do you involve this child? Do you study the personality of the child to know what skill set to push the child towards,
Now, basically what you should do as a parent is look at the child and see what the child is interested in. And if you know what the child is interested in, then you can help the child, not push the child.
So it's not you forcing, it's actually working with the child. We'll go on a break now and return from this break. Stay tuned.
Attention, all parents. Are you looking for an exceptional school that caters to both your child's academic and spiritual needs? Look no further than embark Schools, Lekki. We are pleased to announce that admission is now open for the 2023-2024 academic session for early years, primary and secondary school levels. Our school offers a unique blend of Islamic and contemporary education with day and boarding facilities. Our 21st century educators utilize modern labs and workshops to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the future. In addition to academics, we also provide a sports arcade and an integrated curriculum that combines both Nigerian and Cambridge syllabus to give your child the best of both worlds. Don't just take our word for it. embark Schools was awarded the British Council International School Award in 2021 for our exceptional standard of education. For more information and to enroll your child, please call us at 080-6151-2696 or 070-3424-5368. Invest in your child's future today with embark Schools, Lekki.
You're welcome back. It's still the Sahur Kitchen, and just before the break, you wanted the coconut milk to come to a boil. You've added carrots to it so it can get tender.
Yes.
So what's happening next?
Now I would put in the chicken. So the chicken goes in with the stock as well.
Okay.
And after the chicken, I will put in the green pepper, diced, and the red pepper as well.
Okay.
Could you help with the lights, please? Okay. And after that, just immediately after that, I would mix the corn flour with a little bit of water.
Warm or
no, tap water.
Okay.
And then introduce that. Now, the reason why I'm using the cornstarch is just to make the sauce a bit thick. So if you like your sauce watery, then there will be need for
corn flour.
Yes. So after this, I will just stir and have everything cooked.
You didn't put in salt. I didn't see you put in salt.
Yes, I will do that just about now.
Okay.
So I'll put in just a little bit of salt to have it taste for the taste, and also chicken cube.
Because you cook chicken.
Yes.
So at what point would you have put oyster sauce if you had to use oyster sauce or soy sauce or any of the other sauces?
Just before the other ingredients then go in. Like
so when the coconut milk was on with the carrots, you put this sauce in. All right, so we've been talking about formal education versus skills acquisition. There's really no we're not differentiating between them. Rather, what my guests have been talking about is infusing the two, getting your children exposed to both.
Yes.
Preferably as early as possible, as early as 2 years old. Once your child can speak fluently, then it's the time to introduce. And something else she mentioned is about not forcing it on your child. So let's talk more about, this is your area. You're a consultant. So talk me through. I'm just about starting planning my children's education.
Okay.
What would be the best advice from now till university?
First, keep your child at home for free, age 3. That sounds very bizarre. But sending or whisking them off to school before 3 years old is not fantastic. It's not the best. But in the situation we found ourselves now, especially in Nigeria, we whisk them off as early as 6 months. Because after the maternity leave, we have to go back to work and so.
So the ideal would be 3 years. So let's try to create the ideal. So we then try to fit in as much as possible.
Now, so after 3, before 3, you would have started seeing some signs. Then after 3, when the child goes to school, it's something you can discuss with the teacher or the educator. And then after that, you can build on. From primary through secondary. 11 years old is ideal for just 1.
Okay.
Or year 7 as it may be, depending on the curriculum. Now, 11 years old is ideal. 17, 18 is ideal for university.
Okay.
Yes.
And so in between, where do the skills acquisitions come in?
If the child's school does not have this in the curriculum or in the school program, during every summer holiday, I think that should be July, from July to September, at least 1 month. So you can have that 3 weeks or 4 weeks course or program for your child. And there are all other short courses like 2 weeks, we call them master courses, mastering code. So you learn everything in 2 weeks. So everything is crashed into a program. So within those breaks, like there's a spring break, that's the ones
around
April, Easter period, yes. And during that break, you can also have your child in one of this program as well. So I'm going to go back to the pot. Now the sauce I have made is slightly thick. So you can, it depends on how you want yours. I'm going to have to add a little bit of water just to make it a bit watery, because this is thicker than I would normally have it.
Okay.
So just add a bit of water.
And after that?
And after that, we're done.
All right then. So it looks like we are done here in the kitchen. We're going off to the dining. I'm going to go set the dining table. Stay with us.
Attention all parents! Are you looking for an exceptional school that caters to both your child's academic and spiritual needs? Look no further than embark Schools, Lekki. We are pleased to announce that admission is now open for the 2023-2024 academic session for early years, primary and secondary school levels. Our school offers a unique blend of Islamic and contemporary education with day and boarding facilities. Our 21st century educators utilize modern labs and workshops to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the future. In addition to academics, we also provide a sports arcade and an integrated curriculum that combines both Nigerian and Cambridge syllabus to give your child the best of both worlds. Don't just take our word for it. embark Schools was awarded the British Council International School Award in 2021 for our exceptional standard of education. For more information and to enroll your child, please call us at 080-6151-2696 or 070-3424-5368. Invest in your child's future today with embark Schools, Lekki.
Yeah, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Sahur Kitchen. Our food is ready. I do hope that at least you're almost done with your own cooking, mashallah. We looked at formal education versus skills active, not necessarily separating between them. It's really where they meet and how we all should get on board in ensuring that we expose our children to both. Now, there's something that I didn't talk about in the course of our conversation. I think it's necessary. Quran studies, Quranic education. Quite a number of us missed that out because we were pursuing kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, university, and all through, not a point in time do we introduce them to Islamic studies or Quran studies. When should that happen?
So, within that period, you can actually start with just the first 10 surahs, and you'll be shocked that they will actually pick it up. The dua.
This is very nice, mashallah.
And so with the dua, you can teach them the basic duas to change their clothes when they go into the bathroom, and so on. So with that, they would learn. So long as the child can talk, I think that's just the best time. And you can start from home, like I said. You don't necessarily have to send the child to school to learn Arabic or to learn the Quran. You can start teaching the first 10.
Alhamdulillah, this is how far we can go on today's show. I wish that I could invite you to eat this. This is very nice, mashallah, tabarakallah. Anyways, we'll be back same time tomorrow with another beautiful package of Sahur Kitchen. Until then, make the most of today. Let today count. You're just starting off today, determined to make it count, and inshallah ta'ala, we'll get a full reward of today's fast. You're welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we looked at a flashback of one of our recordings in 2021 where we hosted Hajja Rekia Etiko. I know it's a tough one for you. Do you want to go, is education better than skills acquisition, or the other way around, or you can mix both? I think at the end of the day, it's your decision to make. Where does your interest lie? What are you best at, so that you're not wasting your time and your life, as it were. Whatever decision you make, may Allah put barakah in it for you and make it easy for you. This is our farewell broadcast. It's a heartbreaking news for me personally. I know some of you are like, oh, how come? SubhanAllah, there's a time, there's a beginning, that there's always an end to something, and this happens to be the end of Sahur Kitchen. It's been a pleasure hosting it for the last 8 years, and inshallah there are many, many more projects. The same love you show to us on Sahur Kitchen, bring that love when we share other projects with you. We'll see you same time tomorrow with another beautiful package of Sahur Kitchen. Until then, make the most of the month. Masalam.